Hello, welcome to MJ's Mystical Tarot, where tarot and true crime come together to help hopefully get answers. Today I'm doing a different type of video. I'm going to do an energy check-in around some multiple Canadian cases. Some I've covered before, some I haven't covered yet, but I plan on covering. So I'm going to do a check-in on Kenley Matheson, on Marcia LeBlanc and Marcel Cormier, on Roger LeBlanc, on Jack and Lily Sullivan, on Dylan Ehler, on Michelle Wedge, on Melanie Etier, on Eli Wood, and on Liam Toman. So the two I haven't done before is Melanie Etier and Liam Toman, but I do plan on doing individual readings on them. The rest I have done videos on. I will link their playlist down below, along with my Canadian true crime playlist and my true crime playlist in general, in case you want to see any of the other videos I've done. So I want to call in the energies, the spirits and spirit guides around Kenley Matheson, Marcia LeBlanc, Marcel Cormier, Roger LeBlanc, Jack Sullivan, Lily Sullivan, Dylan Ehler, Michelle Wedge, Melanie Etier, Eli Wood, and Liam Toman. Please and thank you. And I'm going to try and get cards for each case to get a feel for the energy. So I apologize, my cats are, well, being cats. What can you expect? So let's start with Kenley Matheson. What's the current energy around your case, Kenley? What do we need to know? Just one or two, please, Kenley. Accomplice, partner in crime, truth. So we have gotten that there's multiple people involved in his disappearance. So that doesn't surprise me, and hopefully the truth will come out. Just want to make sure I just want to make sure my tripod was set up correctly, and it is. So I want to get one on Marcia LeBlanc and Marcel Cormier, please. Current energy around your case. Games. Okay. Anything else from... And here's my cat on the table, because, you know, I can't do anything without little boys inspecting what I'm doing. What else do we need to know about Marcia LeBlanc and Marcel Cormier's case? The energy around it right now. Power. Okay. And if you didn't see the video, that Roger LeBlanc is not related to Marcia LeBlanc, but he is a person in the police mind of interest in their case. Marcel was murdered, Marcia was missing, and Roger went missing a day after being interviewed by the police. In my reading on him alone, I picked up that he was the witness, and his going missing was either to try and keep him and his family safe, but sadly I think whoever is responsible for what happened to Marcia and Marcel got to Roger. So I count him separate because I believe his disappearance is a separate, him going missing is separate to what happened to Marcia and Marcel, while connected because of him witnessing it. But I count him as a separate missing person. So Roger LeBlanc, what do we need to know about you being missing? And I feel like you want that one to come. Blind justice, but I feel that should be in the upright position, because I don't think the police pinpointed him as the person of interest, and really I don't know if they ever looked at anyone else, so people really think he is the one responsible. And he gave me a couple. Dig deeper. A potential love affair. I don't think that means he had a potential love affair. There could be a potential love affair that is at play in his disappearance, or maybe in keeping people from investigating. Jack and Lily Sullivan. What do we need to know about the energy around them? Around their case. A meeting. Jack and Lily Sullivan. Energy around their case currently, please. Greed came in reverse, and dismemberment. Whew. I think I'm going to have to move these closer to fit everyone in. So my apologies for that. I am getting a new tripod that will hopefully give me more of an angle. So Dylan Ehler. Current energy around Dylan Ehler's case, please, and thank you. Missing and underground. Mind control. So interesting things coming up there. He is missing, and it was reported that he went, that they thought he had gone in the water and drowned. I never picked that up, so it's interesting that underground has come up. So is he buried underground? And just to go over this, Kenley, that makes sense. Marciaandmarcel, games and power. I believe the police are aware of who is actually responsible for what happened to them, and that's the power card. And I think it's all games because they don't feel they can go after the persons responsible because of who they are. They could be people in power, or they could be people involved in underground activities that, and I think the dig deeper is actually for both Marciaandmarcel as well as Larger, because in a way they're what happened to them is connected, but I do believe that he is not the person responsible. So I hope that makes sense. Michelle Wedge. If you're not familiar with Michelle Wedge, she is a 7-year-old girl that was taken while she was out riding her bike in 1975 from my hometown and has never been seen or heard from since. So the current energy around Michelle Wedge's case, please, and thank you. Current energy around her case. Are they any closer to solving it or figuring out where she is? Home. So could her remains finally come home to her family? One more card for Michelle Wedge, the current energy around her case, please, and thank you. Runaway, escape. But I believe that would be in the reverse because I don't think, sadly, that she's still alive. But if I'm wrong, then she could be escaping to go home. That would be an incredible thing after all these decades. Melanie Etier, current energy around her case, please, and thank you. Now that we've gone over them, I'm going to cover them up so I have room for more cards because I'm running out of room here. Melanie Etier, what do we need to know about your case? Okay, So I got road. She was last seen walking home. Burial, so she was buried. Debt. Red flag. Did somebody think that she owed them, that she was in debt to them and owed them, and she missed the red flag? Some lies have been told, and devil. So she sees the person responsible as the devil. Eli Wood. Let's check in with Eli. Eli Wood, Eli Wood, Eli Wood. Current energy around his disappearance, please and thank you. Thank you. Police, mountains, and money. Okay, that's interesting. Nothing. I've gotten police before in Eli's case, but I've never gotten anything about mountains or money. So it's interesting to see what will come up as we clarify some more about Eli's case. I think you can see that there. Okay. And Liam Tillman. What's the current energy around Liam Tillman's case? Cult. Current energy. I apologize for the noise in the background from the cats, but it is what it is. Hopefully you can hear me over them. Current energy around Liam Tillman's case, please and thank you. Thank you. Unstable, hidden. So I feel that he is hidden. He seems the person or persons responsible is unstable, and he feels like they're cults. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the people that they tried to make him go into a cult, it could be that they have that same mentality about it, is what I'm kind of getting. They have the mentality of a cult. Doesn't mean they are. So let's get some clarification from the situations deck. Current energy around Kenley Matheson's case, please and thank you. So we got lost, ghosted, blocked, cut off. He has been missing for over 33 years. Love, adore, admire, enchantment. We did get that this could possibly have been somebody he was interested in romantically that is involved. Roller coaster, highest high adrenaline rush. And I've gotten that before on his case. The clarification on the energy around Marcia and Marcel Poimier's case, please and thank you. Thank you. TikTok, deadline time running out. So could that mean that they're getting close to solving it? Or is that the people feel like they are? Waves, emotions coming, going. Hamster wheel, surviving, daily hustle. Those are in reverse. Oh, these are all in reverse, okay. But these were initially up. Meeting, 2 or more people. I do believe that is true. Discussions, planning. So they're, and pop-up, spontaneous, unexpected. I do think that it was a bit of an unexpected thing, at least for Marcel. And some clarification around the energy around Roger LeBlanc, please and thank you. crickets, silence, non-action. He hasn't been seen or heard from in decades. Projected, future, days, weeks, months. So we may get something in the future on him. And the current clarification on the energy around Jack and Lily Sullivan, please and thank you. Insatiable, unquenchable, wanting more. What else on Jack and Lily Sullivan? I think that's the public wants to know more. Maybe certain members of the family want to know more about what happened to them. Happiness, wholeness, overjoyed, smiling. That came in sideways. One more for Jack and Lily, please. Thank you. Escapade, vacation, hideaway, adventure. So do people think that escapade also gives me the thought of an act, putting on a performance. So is this a bit of a performance? Current energy around Dylan Ehler's case, please and thank you. Dylan Ehler. Clarification on the energy around his case. Threatened, embarrassed, appearances. So is somebody threatening someone? Karmic, third party, relationship, lessons. So was there someone else involved in what happened to him? Even if it was in helping clear up things or clean up things. Michelle Wedge, clarification on the current energy around Michelle Wedge's case, please and thank you. Sold, moving. So maybe the person who took her, maybe they've since moved. They'd be that much older as well, so that's a possibility. Another card or two on Michelle Wedge. Clarification on the current energy. Access granted. Social media, fake profile, hiding. So is this person moving to hide? Or maybe they're moving to help hide her remains somehow? One more card for Michelle Wedge, please and thank you. Whoa, thank you. I got several more. Okay. Plugged, turn in, internet connected. Well, that wasn't happening in 1975. And I got a kitty cat on the table again because, tragedy, forbidden love. So maybe this was somebody who fell in love with a 7-year-old girl and definitely inappropriate. On the table, offer, proposal, commitment. And here's the cat in the view because, Mikey wants to be on camera apparently. So did they make an offer to maybe buy her from the parents? I'm not saying that was taken, but maybe they were taught, maybe whoever took her was thinking of it. Clarification on the current energy around Melanie Etier's case, please and thank you. Ooh. Family, blood ties, inner circle, so perhaps friends. Irreconcilable differences, divorce, final, so maybe they had an argument. One more for Melanie Etier, please and thank you. A few more, thank you. Realization, awareness, finding out, coming to light. So maybe some details of her case are going to come to light. Crushed, sad, broken, feeling alone. That could also mean that there was some kind of an accident. Maybe some part of her was crushed. Journal, writing, diary, keeping notes. There might be documents. Children, young, childhood, playful. So maybe she was only a teenager. So maybe they were also teenagers. And synchronicities, signs. And this is giving me like a crossroads, even though all the signs say infinity. So there could be signs that are important. Clarification on the current energy around Eli Wood, please and thank you. Where did I put Eli? Eli was here. Okay. I think. Yeah. Eli's over here. Okay. I want to make sure I'm putting them in the right place. Eli Wood, Eli Wood, Eli Wood, please and thank you. Recalling, reminiscing, memories returning. I think his family is reminiscing and remembering him. I can't talk, I apologize. Another card or two for Eli Wood, please and thank you. Clarification on the energy around his case. Commitment, long-term relationship. There was a possibility that it was somebody who was interested in him. So maybe they saw this as a potential relationship. Current energy around Eli Wood, please and thank you. Thank you, Eli. You gave me these in reverse. So grip, anchor, chains weighed down. So maybe the person or persons who took him are now losing grip with reality. And drastic, extreme, harsh, cut off, but that also came in reverse. And finally, some clarification on Liam Toman's, the energy around his case, please and thank you. Clarification on Liam Toman. Settlement, agreement, compromise. So was this a compromise? Liam Toman, Liam Toman, Liam Toman, please and thank you. Verge, about to reveal, confess. So maybe somebody's about to speak about what happened. One more for Liam Toman, please and thank you. Cleansing, meditation, clearing space, removing activity. So did they see what they did as cleansing? I don't know. I need to pause for a minute, but I will be back and finish this reading. Thank you. Sorry about that. I am back. And I think that getting these interruptions could be significant in all these cases. So maybe these cases did not go as planned. Maybe things came up and interrupted the flow, if that makes sense. So I'm going to start with Liam Toman first and work my way backwards this time. So clarification on Liam Toman's case, please and thank you. The energy around his case. The merchant, self-worth, trade. So are they trying to trade Liam? The pilgrim, opportunities, growth. They saw Liam as an opportunity. 2, to clarify the energy around Eli Wood, please and thank you. And you want to give me this one. The champion, achievement, downfall. And I have gotten that this could have been somebody that Eli knew from university, possibly a professor or somebody older, somebody that, in power, so to speak. One more for Eli Wood, please and thank you. Current energy around his case. This one. The sleeper, cause and effect clarity. So are we going to get some clarity on what happened to him and where he is? Melanie Etier, please and thank you. The current energy around her case. Whoa, okay. The patron, mentorship, finances. Again, money coming up. So we had debt, now we have finances. So there could be something that's maybe whether she owed them money or didn't, they tried to say. And I'm getting these through the hands. Is there something about her hands? Did they harm her hands in some way? The catalyst, radical changes taking control. The muse, generosity, naivete. Maybe she was naive and thought she could trust this person. Musician, inspiration, gratitude. So was this person a musician? Or claimed to be a musician? Maybe said, hey, I'll teach you how to play guitar. I'm getting guitar image from that, so maybe that was how they got her. Michelle Wedge, current energy around her case, please and thank you. Whew, this one's jumping out. The astronomer, discovery, augury. So are we going to have a discovery this year after all these decades? That would be fantastic. Current energy around Michelle Wedge, please and thank you. The enchanter, deception, trickery. And I'm getting kind of black magic. So she was tricked, deceived. But this is like a skeleton hand coming up. So maybe skeletal remains will be found. And I feel like this one wants to come for her. The painter, productivity, creation. And this is giving me floorboards. And she went missing in 75. So they would have, a lot of people in the 70s would have had carpets on the floor. So could there be some blood evidence or something under the floor? And I apologize, I just noticed one of my cards fell on the floor. And I think we had already covered that one over here, so I'll just tuck it back in. I think it was for Michelle, but I don't remember. Yeah, I think that was for Michelle, so I'll leave it there. Dylan Ehler. Clarity on the energy around his case, please and thank you. This one's jumping out. The priest, perseverance, faith. So I'm getting we have to have faith. He was last seen with his grandmother. And that looks like a fingerprint and around it. So maybe we'll have fingerprints that will be found somewhere. Dylan Ehler. Current energy around his case. Getting these ones. The smith, overthinking, taking action. So this looks like somebody breaking concrete almost. So are we going to find something under concrete? The thief, seizing the moment, selfishness. Somebody was being selfish. I'm getting female energy. So was the grandmother being selfish? The walker, the unknown, a journey. Okay. Jack and Lily Sullivan, the current energy around their case, please and thank you. The botanist, parenthood, legacy. Parenthood has come up numerous times. Current energy around Jack and Lily Sullivan. The fate, accepting help or guidance. And I'm getting like puppet strings, so did somebody think they could control them? And one more for Jack and Lily, please and thank you. The walker, awareness, reflection. So somebody reflecting on what happened. Current energy around Roger LeBlanc, please and thank you, around his case. Roger LeBlanc. The runaway, secrets, running from problems. So did he freely, I mean, if he did witness this, I do feel that he chose to leave to try and protect his family. But I don't think that he got, even if he got away initially, I think somebody caught up to him and took his life, unfortunately. But I apologize. Somehow I bumped into my, oh my goodness. Again, I apologize. I'm My tripod is really not cooperating with me this evening. And again, things happened unexpectedly. I again feel that that's significant in Roger's case. I feel that he witnessed something he wasn't supposed to see, and that is why he's gone missing all these decades. Can that stay up, please? Let's hope that will work. Whew. Okay, chaos. So I think there's a lot of chaos in around, and this still is giving me chaos. I don't know what is going on with this tripod. I can't wait to get my new one. There. I think we're better, seeing things better there. I don't know why this seems to have tilted on me, but I can't really change it or fear it falling completely again. So more clarification on Roger LeBlanc, please, and thank you. The Sentinel, determination, certainty. So I think he was determined to try and save himself and his family. Clarification on Marcia and Marcel Cormier's case, please. Marcia LeBlanc, Marcel Cormier. Current energy around the case. Whoa, thank you. The forgotten, missed opportunities, fear of failure. I do feel that they feel they were forgotten because everyone believes that Roger's responsible and no one's really looking into their case. The Hound, loyalty, chains, promises. Their family is still very loyal and trying to get answers. The Herald, small regrets, longing. I think the family might have regrets, maybe even they do. And these were not in reverse, but this one came in reverse. The Guide, inheritance, correction. And finally, let's get clarity on the energy around Kenley Matheson's case, please, and thank you. The Vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice, and I've gotten vengeance with him before. The King, control, reversal of fortune, and the person who is the main suspect, in my personal opinion, I believe saw himself as a king. One more for Kenley Matheson, please, and thank you. That one, I believe, is what? The Founder, Foundations, community, somebody of importance, and I've gotten that before as somebody of importance as covering up what happened. And excuse me for a second, I have a cat doing something where I'm not supposed to be. Come on. Again, more little interruptions happening that I feel are significant in these cases. And he's on the table. Hello, Mikey. There you go, buddy. Let's get... Leave the cards alone. I swear they usually leave, give me some privacy one, or at least play amongst themselves. There's two of them, but now they want my attention. Can I get some general clarity for all the cases, the energy around all of these cases? Felt like I can't remember which one that was I was trying to. Memories, missing, revisiting the past. I think families are doing that. Puzzled, confused, perplexed, conflicted. I do feel that that is the energy around all the cases. Some more clarity around the energy around all these cases, please, and thank you. Players. So somebody who is a player is involved in maybe either as a suspect or somebody maybe covering for them. Happiness hater. Somebody who hated how happy these people were. Anything else? Clarity around all the cases energy. Insecure, people who are insecure. Police. So is there police corruption? Is police involved? Magnetic, people who had a magnetic personality to convince them to go with them or trust them or magnetic enough to get away with it. Getting played, manipulation, lies, control. Okay. Now I want to see if we can quickly. Kenley Matheson. One card, please. When might we find Kenley's remains? Please and thank you. When might we find Kenley's remains? This one? Sometime in the future, 4. Okay. When might we have progress on Marcia Leblanc and Marcel Cormier's case? Please and thank you. When will there be progress on their case? Whoa. And several came. Next year looks promising. Okay, there's way too many. I have to put them back because they're all giving different answers and time frames. So one card, please. When will we have progress in Marcia Leblanc and Marcel Cormier's case? Please and thank you. Just one card. Okay, I'll take one for each of them because September, next winter. So that kind of goes closer together, and that might work. That's a possibility that we'll have some kind of progress. When might we have, whoa, I apologize again. That is just, and again, kitty cat on the table. And I get, with him getting on the table, I'm getting like Prowler, stalker vibes. So were all these people stalked by someone? And here he comes again. Go away, Mikey. Go play. Go play. Bye-bye. Go play. One card for when we might have answers in Roger LeBlanc's case, please and thank you. By the end of the year. Ooh, that would be really great. When might we have answers in Jack and Lily Sullivan's case, please and thank you. Or let me rephrase the question. When might people find Jack and Lily Sullivan, please and thank you. When will we find Jack and Lily Sullivan? And again, too many cards. I need to reshuffle. When will we find Jack and Lily Sullivan, please and thank you. I'll take 1 or 2 cards. There is no more time. So does that mean that they're close to finding them? When will we have answers in Dylan Ehler's case? Please and thank you. When will there be answers for Dylan Ehler's case? Amazing chemistry, terrible timing. When will we have answers in Michelle Wedge's case? Or when will her, sorry, let me rephrase. When will we find Michelle Wedge? One card, please. When will we find Michelle Wedge? Please and thank you. It's in the past, so I'm getting that we may never find her, unfortunately. We may not find her. We might find evidence and have, like, somebody that can be convicted, but we may never find her, unfortunately. When will we find Melanie Etier? Please and thank you. When will we find Melanie Etier? Mikey. He is like a very determined little kitty cat tonight. Go play. When will we find Melanie Etier? January. Since that's the first one, that's the one I'm going with. Mikey, go play. When will we find Eli Wood? And I'm sorry, my cat just made me drop a bunch of cards because he's trying to be a little pest. He being a little pest. Okay. I'm going to move this chair. That might be maybe to jump up. Oh, and there's another card that fell on the floor. Oh, goodness. Okay, I think I got them all. When will we find Eli Wood? Please and thank you. And if this is your first video watching me, I assure you it's not usually this chaotic. Next week looks promising, so there could be a development in Eli Wood's case next week. And when will we find Liam Tillman? Please and thank you. Liam Tillman. Whoa. Okay, one did actually fall, so I will take that one. June. So there might be a development in his case by June. Hopefully that means we will find him, but we may not. I was planning to do some more, but given how chaotic my situation is right now with a kitty cat who continues to come on the table, I'm going to end this video here and I will do a part 2. So if you have any questions you want me to ask, please leave them below. If there is another case you would like me to cover, Canadian or not, please leave that below. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you. And I will leave links to the playlist down below. And if you have any information on any of these cases or any other case in Canada, you can contact your local police department, or you can anonymously call Canadian Crime Stoppers or visit their website, and I will have their phone number and website listed below. And thank you so much for watching, and until I connect with you next time, I hope you have a great day. Bye.